Have you ever wondered why we put lights in our homes at Christmas time? Or why we build gingerbread houses and hang stockings? Hi everyone, Ken here. Today we are setting out cookies and milk for Santa at this house as we explore the roots of Christmas traditions in America. The Gilded Age, a term coined by Mark Twain, encapsulates a significant period in American history spanning from the late 19th century into the early 20th century. This era, defined by rapid industrialization, economic expansion, and stark social contrast, left an indelible mark on many American traditions, particularly the celebration of Christmas. The transformation of Christmas during the Gilded Age from a simple, often overlooked holiday into a central cultural event offers a fascinating insight into American history and society. In the early 19th century, Christmas was a relatively muted and unevenly observed holiday in the United States. The diverse cultural and religious backgrounds of the American populace meant that Christmas traditions varied significantly across regions. Puritans, for example, largely disregarded Christmas, aligning with their strict religious observances, while other communities engaged in simple, localized festivities. This began to change as the 19th century progressed, particularly in the context of the Civil War. The war, with its profound societal impact, fostered a need for symbols of unity and peace, roles that Christmas was well suited to fill. The holiday began to emerge as a unifying force, transcending regional, cultural, and even religious boundaries. The Gilded Age saw the introduction and popularization of several Christmas traditions that are now seen as quintessentially American. One of the most significant of these was the Christmas tree. While it had its roots in German traditions, the Christmas tree was embraced by Americans across the country during this period. Initially decorated with homemade ornaments and natural materials, these trees gradually began to display more sophisticated and commercially produced decorations, reflecting the era's burgeoning consumer culture. Another notable tradition that gained prominence was the sending of Christmas cards. This custom, initiated by RHPs and later popularized by German immigrant Louis Prang, became a widespread phenomenon. Prang's innovation in color printing technology made these cards accessible and popular, integrating them into the fabric of American Christmas celebrations. The Gilded Age was also a critical period in intertwining commercialism with Christmas traditions. This era witnessed the transformation of Christmas into a key event for the retail industry. The introduction of store window displays, holiday sales, and the expansion of the gift-giving tradition were all facets of this commercialization. This period marked the beginning of the modern consumer culture surrounding Christmas, characterized by significant spending on gifts and decorations. Gift-giving evolved during the Gilded Age, moving from a modest exchange of simple, often handmade items, to a more elaborate and commercial practice. This shift was not merely a reflection of growing consumerism, but also a response to the social and economic changes of the era. Gifts became a means of reinforcing social ties and expressing affection in a rapidly changing world. This practice also mirrored the societal stratifications of the time, with the nature and value of gifts often reflecting the social status of both the giver and receiver. Around this time, philanthropy also became an integral part of Christmas, with affluent families extending their generosity to the wider community. This was a period when social disparities were stark, and the philanthropic activities of the wealthy were both a response to and a reflection of these inequalities. The practice of charitable giving during Christmas highlighted a growing social consciousness and a recognition of the responsibility towards the less fortunate. The customs and traditions that took shape during the Gilded Age have had a lasting impact on how Christmas is celebrated in modern America. The commercial aspects, the emphasis on family and generosity, and the symbolic representations of the holiday, from gingerbread men to reindeer, all have their roots in this era. The Gilded Age set the stage for Christmas to become a major cultural and economic event, a status it retains to this day. In reflecting on the Gilded Age and its influence on Christmas, we gain a deeper understanding of the holiday's transformation from a simple time to its significance in American culture as the most anticipated holiday of the year. The traditions established during this era were a response to the societal needs of the time, but have since become integral to our annual celebrations. They remind us of a time of transformation and innovation, which continues to shape our experiences of the holiday season. Do you have a favorite Christmas tradition? Let me know about it down in the comments section, and while you're there, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an exciting episode of This House.